Give me a moment here. I have to refresh here. There we go. I see Metalman. I see an Airman reset. There's Flashman, and it looks like Crabcakes is going to stick with that. So Prodigy starting with Metalman, Crabcakes starting with Flashman.
Both really good stages to start with.
Tracker, you might want to reset.
It's a very vanilla-looking Metalman stage here.
I mean, there's certainly worse intros there for Metalman stage. It's the latter half that tends to get you with that jump. And there's a reason why. We just saw a Fat Fiend, so we might be seeing some pulse buffering in a bit.
It did look like you could take out the Fan Fiend with the Buster, so that's not too bad.
It's not too bad, but it's when the Fat Fiend's sitting on the other side.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
Here we go. Oh, just to be careful. Nope, just a joke.
It's a Joe!
So avoiding possible disaster there. As that was a very smart decision on Prodigy to pause buffer, just in case it was a Fat Fiend. And we're finding Airman in Metalman's room, who is also Buster susceptible. Now, the interesting thing about Airman and this conveyor belt, the conveyor belt actually overrides Airman blowing air on you. So down goes Airman in Metalman's room, and we find a Buster susceptible Heatman in Flashman's room.
Yeah, with that conveyor belt, if you get a bad pattern in the tornadoes, you can run the other direction and get them off of the screen faster.
And I just saw some falling crabs in Airman stage, so we're going to be taking our time here.
But we do have Crashman music in Airman stage, and it kind of fits.
Crabman!
I think it's the crabs falling from the sky that makes the music work. And Crabcakes is dropping down to grab this E-Tank here on Quickman stage.
Yeah. Fortunately, she did the right thing by jumping on that platform on the left, because if she decided to jump in the middle, go down the middle platform, that Fat Fiend will actually prevent you from getting that E-Tank, because iframes won't last enough, and you won't get past that later.
That's right. If you see that Fan Fiend coming up, you know it's going to be in the next spot. And if you don't jump to the right far enough, it will blow you back to the left, and you will get hit by a laser.
Alright, and looks like Prodigy has made it to the Airman boss room door. Crabcakes halfway down the laser chute as it is. And we find a Lay Bubble Man in Airman's room. And down goes the bubbles. No items. Going off to Woodman next for Prodigy. So he was in a Quickman's room for Crab.
Oh, and it's Woodman. What a surprise.
How convenient. Also, shoutouts to one of my favorite tracks in X1 in Flame Mammoth. He's a high jumper too, so Crabcakes.
Crabcakes, yep. Yeah, use that E-Tank for sure. That's a very nice supercharged heat. You just press the button and it's already charged.
Yeah, that's my favorite one. It's also a fast one. I actually like the slow move atomic heat, because you can just walk across the screen with that as your shield.
That one's fun too, but this one is only using 2 pixels of weapon energy. This is a very nice weapon.
It really is. Meanwhile, Crabcakes has gone off to Airman stage next, as we'll see how she deals with the falling crabs in the first.
Yeah, she's progressing slowly, especially with those crabs falling right in front of her.
Yeah, sometimes it's just worth it to take your time when you see an enemy set like. And we're in the clear as it is, because it's just a walk to the next, to the checkpoint as the Prodigy has gotten through the treehouse here, and will be quickly approaching the boss door for Woodman Stage.
He's made it through this Woodman stage with a ton of health left.
Yeah. Well, you know, when that atomic heat's destroying everything in front of it, you know, it's gonna...
Oh yeah, definitely. It definitely helped out in the treetops.
And we got Flashman in Woodman's room, and he's a high jumper, and this is a quick fight as...
This would be a good juggling Flashman.
And we're finding item 2 in from Woodman.
Going to Flash.
And let's see how Crabcakes is doing against this bowman. Gotta be careful! There we go.
Nice, she just gets that last shot in just in time.
Alright, so shows off to Metalman stage next.
Crabcakes is picking up that E-Tank to refill the one that she used earlier in the Quick Man stage fight.
Yep. To answer a question in chat, yes, this is a best of 3 matchup between Prodigy and Crabcake.
Yeah, we'll see how our runners do. Maybe we'll get a third race today. Who knows?
Yeah, we've had this tournament has been fun so far in the early going, as we've had 2 ties in this tournament alone in the early going. So
that's right. We did have 2 ties, and those were 2 ties to the second on SRL. Is that right, Siberian Bull?
Pretty much. Also, we find a wall weakness with that atomic heat from Prodigy there. So he'll be using that information later. And finds a good weakness for this crash, too, with that atomic heat.
Yeah, we got heat, weak to heat.
That's my favorite kind of weakness against Heat Man, is that heat. And no items there, and we're off to Crashman stage. Which isn't going to be too bad, just going to be long climbs of the ladder, but we will see Prodigy use this item 2 as a platform. Ooh, and we got rabbits. This could be bad, actually. I don't know if he has flash or... Okay, looks like he has metal.
We know he has that supercharged heat. That could come in handy, too.
Yeah, but hopefully one of these weapons does damage to these rabbits, as they're going to be in the elevator section here. Okay, so the metal blade does do damage to the rabbit, so that's good news.
Very nice. Yeah, those rabbits can be a pain, especially in these rooms. They stand right on top of the ladder.
So what was possibly a worst-case scenario is moot right now. But as I was trying to say, we're seeing Prodigy use this item 2 as a platform to get through this elevator section quickly. So, as much as we'd like to have item 1 and item 3 to really get through this Crashman stage, using item 2 like this also helps.
Yeah, when all you have is item 2, it's better to just use it where you can.
And he'll have just enough, I think, to use it as a platform. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, pause buffering.
Nice, that last pause button.
Yep, pause buffering to victory.
So he only has 1 pixel of weapon energy for that item 2. I don't know if that'll be enough to just jump on the item 2 and fall off, or to jump on it and jump off again.
We'll find out if he actually goes for it in a moment here, that's for sure. And he's got to be careful, he's low on health. He's gonna give it a shot, let's see.
Oh my.
And he gets it.
Is it? Oh man! Wow.
Meanwhile, Crabcakes has made it to the ball store. Prodigy, I think, wisely using a E-Tank here before the ball store. And we'll find out in a moment who the boss of Crashman is, as Crabcakes takes down Flashman in Woodman's room. And we find Metal matching the coloring pattern of Crashman's boss room. And we find, I think, a great weakness on that Metalman with that with that air shooter.
Yeah, with Metalman's pattern too. He was like right above Prodigy. That air shooter worked out so well in his favor.
And now we got both our runners in Heatman stage.
It's a bit of a tricky corridor here in Heatman stage with these Metroids coming down with the spikes on the bottom. But it looks like they can be taken out with one buster shot.
Yeah, it looks like Crabcakes is going to have a slightly easier time as she has item 1. I actually missed where she picked that up. Oh, and she got lagged into the pit there. So yeah, too many sprites on the screen. You can see that hat where you get double knockback. So generally, and this is just from my experience, either you pause buffer over like Prodigy there to get your room, or you destroy the first enemy there at the gap and then go over. And Prodigy gets sniped into the pit.
That block just pushed him right off of the floor he was standing on.
I don't know if it was the block that pushed him off or it was the shot man that sniped him. Either way, that sends him back. Meanwhile, Crabcakes is now using item 2 to get out of this Heatman.
Yeah, get out of this Heatman stage as fast as you can.
Alright, and we're seeing Quickman in Heatman's room. Gonna do a bit of weapon hunting here, it looks like. Nothing that was really great there.
No, nothing seems to work too well, but she gets him down anyways.
Yep. We'll see what Prodigy does against Quickman. I like that bubble. But Prodigy says, no, I don't.
The metal did pretty good, because you can fire it all directions.
Yeah, you can fire it all directions. If you have E-Tanks, you can kind of tank the hits from Quickman, and then just keep mashing away. So with that, Prodigy has 2 more left, going off to Quickman stage. Crabcakes in the crash climb.
You did receive that item 3 from taking out Quickman.
So that'll make the crash climb for Crabcakes a little easier. Oh, you know what? I think I now know where we found our item 1. It was in Quickman stage here, so Prodigy will probably get that at the end of the stage.
So Crabcakes is also using the metal blade strategy against these rabbits who just stand on top of your ladders and block your way.
Yeah, that's a glitch when it comes to Metalman. So, and no other Robot Master does that. But usually, what happens with Metalman is cause in a stage, you see a little flash in the background of him controlling the conveyor belt to switch the directions. That's generally what ends up happening sometimes when you fight him in any other boss room. Is when he does it, it'll just change the music. And Crabcakes saving that last item 1 for, see what she does against this. Nope. Let's see what she's. I believe she's going to use the alternate strat of Paul's buffering here after the Met falls down.
Yeah, that's a very good strat. It saves a lot of time.
Yep. Alright, so with that item 3, she'll use that to quicken this climb up these ladders. While Prodigy takes on Woodman in Quickman's room. I'm not sure if I'm mistaken on it, but I believe our last Robot Master that's going to be in Bubbleman's stage here is Airman, but I could be mistaken, or I might have lost count. No, I think it's Crash.
Yeah, I was gonna say we saw Airman.
I mean, I did catch myself there, but yeah, I believe Crash is going to be our last Robot Master waiting for us.
I think you're right. And the funny thing is, I usually end up getting Crash Man in the Bubble Man boss room.
Alright, so we're gonna go through the Grape Drink of Bubble Man stage here. Crabcakes finding Metalman in Crash Man's room, as she also has Bubble Man as their last stage.
This supercharged heat is a very nice weapon all around.
Yeah, but I actually saw it tank off the shrimp there, so it's not gonna work on those.
So it's only working on half of the enemies.
Getting a nice big energy pickup there.
Oh no, it looks like she fell.
Yeah, when you have those shrimp there, there's one interesting thing about shrimp. Either you get the single shrimp there, like the third one that appeared, or you get a shrimp and a second one, which is a battery. And you kind of got to be careful when you see shrimp on stage like that. And my screen kind of lagged up here. I don't know about you.
So we got Prodigy just making his way into the Bubble Man boss room door, and we're seeing a dark blue Crash Man.
Alright, time for a little hunt. And this is a
Oh,
strat.
he's sticking to the floor.
Well, here's the thing about Quick Boomerang. When you fire, you can hold the button down, and Crash Man won't react to the firing. So you can use that Quick Boomerang to hit once, and then just hold the button down to do all your damage to Crash Man.
Oh, because Crash Man, he jumps in the air when you shoot.
Yep, because he's reacting to your shooting interaction. If you hold it down, he's not going to react whatsoever.
Just like Metalman.
Yep. So with that, Prodigy is entering Wily 1. We'll call it 1825. We got Space Monkeys. Oh, and Crabcakes couldn't hit the jump over the tin can. That's going to take her back really far in Bubble Man stage. She's got a long walk. So we're seeing essentially a repeat of our first race between these two, where Prodigy had a very unfortunate death, and Crabcakes ended up having a very large lead and coasted right into victory. So we might be seeing a repeat of that here, but in reverse.
So we are getting very close to the Dragon Room. Do you care to wager your guess?
I'm going to stick with my Grimace Purple and Crash.
Right on. I'm going to go with Green Dragon, weak to Bubble or Metal.
Well, in fairness, Cyranus, you haven't missed the race. We're in the middle of Game 2. So if Prodigy wins here, we'll have a third race between these two. But we're glad to have you all.
Crabcakes is trying weakness on the Crash Man.
We got purple.
That's blue. A blue dragon.
Yeah, I think that's blue. And it's Buster Week. Good night.
Oh, Crashman was very weak to the leaf shield. That'll be good information for later.
Yep.
Save some time on refights.
Crabcakes is now starting Wily 1, while Prodigy is in Flash 2.
Because of the Flashman music, yeah.
Yep. You know what? I think that's the correct color. What Jesse said there, indigo.
Indigo. So Prodigy already knows the weakness to the walls, but he's just skipping by that E-tank.
Yeah, I think he has. Oh, we got tin cans in the long hallway here. He's he's got 3 E-tanks, so it's not too bad. He should. I thought he already knew the weakness to the tin cans with that charged heat. I guess it's not high enough.
I don't know if. Yeah, I don't think it's high enough to, shoot through the ceiling.
Yeah. Either way, gonna take an E-tank here to get through. There we go. There we go. Finally using that charged heat on those tin cans to get through. Alright, so into the Pico fight we go. Hopefully we have something good here for Pico. Oh, we got Leaf Shield. I hope you guys were ready to watch Prodigy not move around. And down goes Pico for Prodigy. Crabcakes using the Buster on the Dragon. As we move along here in our Wally stages of this best of 3 between Prodigy and Crabcakes. Alright, so let's see. Prodigy not taking the time to grab those NHG capsules there. Says, you know what? If I can't use Leaf, I'm not using anything else.
Oh, these frogs could give him a little trouble. No,
yeah, he's fine.
He's fine. Nice.
Let's see how Crabcakes does in this hallway now.
Oh, that was smart. With the quick boomerang.
I don't know if it killed it or if it made it zip. It made it zip. That's what happened.
Oh, I thought she killed it, but it just went into the wall.
Yep. Not gonna complain either way. It got out of the way, so.
True.
Alright, so let's take a look at this Guts. It's not Buster Weak. Not Air Shooter. Oh, did we found heat. Set that tank on fire.
Let's see if Crabcakes can find the same Leaf Shield weakness to this Pico.
Goes air, Leaf next, and we found it. And Prodigy saying, I need my heat. Give it back to me.
Definitely. That weapon is so good, you gotta refill it.
And much like Prodigy before, Crabcakes is just gonna stand there and let the Pico blocks do their thing. So the last 2 floors on that area were the false floors. So yeah, false floors and Wily 4, randomized.
So Prodigy did not use his item 2 there. He did a special jump pattern to get across the fake floor.
Fortunately for him, one of the false floors weren't in the early section of that spot. Looks like we got the Springer enemies in the anxiety room, so this should be smooth. And he wants to jump on that item 1 to get up there faster, but it's moving a little too quick for him. And we're quickly approaching the boo beams. He already knows the wall weaknesses, as he found out earlier in Flashman's room that they were weak to the atomic heat. That's the other reason why he refilled it, because he needed for the wall weak.
Of course, of course.
Alright, so looks like he's just gonna destroy the walls and then figure out what the boo beams are weak to. Oh, he's on heat. He's on wood right now. Metal? Not metal. Buster? Air! Wow!
Ooh, that's nice. Wow.
Yeah. Well, he only had to destroy 2 walls, but you know what? It works.
Yeah, with that supercharged heat, it was pretty quick to take out all the walls.
Alright, so here we go into refights. Yeah, that air shooter had no time. Its planet needed it. Speaking of air,
wow.
Prodigy remembering that that air shooter was good for that Metalman. And that is one slow-moving leaf shield from Woodman. I already at the halfway point for those refights on the Crashman.
So Prodigy is choosing not to grab the health drop at the end of the room. He's going to use the E-Tank, or rely on his E-Tanks instead of picking up those health.
He does have 2 of them, so, you know, this is a solid strategy. I like doing this strategy if I have the E-Tanks. Looks like he's probably going to take one.
Yeah, which is good. This Bubble Man, he tracks Mega Man's position, and he always wants to jump on top of your face.
Bad touch. Alright, on to Heatman. Will this be our last appearance of this atomic heat in this race?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I think it might make a comeback.
He's used it for everything else. Will he have to use it one more time to complete the sequence? And here's our airman. Not really being a bro, but I think Prodigy is going to save that E-Tank. Or at least it was going to try to. Airman not being a bro to Prodigy. And down he goes on to the machine. Crabcakes starting their refights, doing clockwork.
Oh, that's a Buster weak machine. That's good news for Prodigy, as he didn't have any E-Tanks left.
Nope, he's refilling his air. I think that was his air. I could be mistaken. Yeah, sometimes as a safety measure, you like to have that spare E-Tank, just in case that machine was not Buster weak. Alright, so Prodigy is pretty much forsaking it all and saying, I'm going straight to the L.
Yeah, that's a good move. He just refilled his... He's probably good to go.
So we're looking at a 30 time for this zipless run for Prodigy here.
Yeah, let's hope he finds the weakness pretty quickly.
Not Buster. Not air or heat. Not wood. What a lame duck bubble. Not
Oh,
bubble.
that's a bad bubble.
Not quick. It's metal. And down he goes with an official SRL time of 30:34.
Wow, very nice. GG's to Prodigy. That is a very good time.
Setting the bar real high now. By the way, there you go with your music switch from Metalman. Thanks, game. Crabcakes on their last refight here with Flashman.
You know, with the last race being a 33-minute run from Prodigy and this one being a 30:33, it just goes to show you how random this Mega Man 2 randomizer can be.
Alright, well, Kyle, we're in for a game.
Excellent. Yeah. This is good. This will be very exciting to watch, for sure. Crabcakes finishing off the machine, just clutching it out with that last few health.
Gonna take the time to refill her air there, just in case. And the leaf. Yep, so as soon as Crabcakes here finishes, we'll be moving on to Game 3 in this set.
So we got the incrementing time stopper here, which is another different use of the time stopper. You really don't know what you're going to get.
Page 2 gamble, and it will pay off for her. And with that, Crabcakes finishes with a time of 32:57.
All right, GG's to Crabcakes.
Alright, so with that, we're going to get set up here for Game 3 between these two.
And Cryptonym, to answer your question, if Wily is weak to the time stopper, I don't think anything is weak to the time stopper except for one of the Robot Masters, which is totally random.
Yeah, so you'll never see Wily or any of the Wily bosses be beaten with the time stopper until Duckfest says, yeah, we're gonna do this. And just not tell anyone. Alright, folks, we are quickly getting set up here for the next race. Once again, this is the Mega Man 2 Randomizer Tournament here on SpeedGaming. I am Cyber and Bull 9, alongside me is Mega Kyle. So this is Game 3 of a Group A match between Prodigy and Crabcakes. Crabcakes taking the first one, Prodigy taking the second one. And very eerily similar races, as one of our runners made a mistake, and it was pretty much smooth sailing for the other runner that would take up the win.
Yeah, it was pretty much the exact reverse of the first race. You take an unfortunate death when you're on a good pace, and it just sets you behind about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and the other one pulls ahead.
Yeah, we know that all too well on our weekly races.
Oh, we do.
By the way, folks, today is Sunday, and Sunday nights, if you pick up this randomizer today at your local bot and SpeedGaming chat, and join us in the Discord, today is Sunday, and Sunday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern, we have our weekly community races. So if you are interested in this randomizer, go ahead and join the community, join the Discord, download this sucker, and join us tonight at 10 p.m. as you'll see a lot of screeching from not just me and Kyle, but from everyone, just about everyone that's a part of the community.
Yeah, we do like to get to race on Sunday.
Yes, it's definitely not safe for work or speed gaining what happens in those races.
No, we do have a very good mix of talent who joins us, and it's quite a fun time. Yeah, it's very casual.
Also, and I don't think it needs to be said, please follow the runners.
Yes, follow our runners, follow everybody involved, follow our tracker, follow Siberian Bull. Shameless plug to myself. Follow a man called Steve.
Alright, so both of the runners are ready and up for this race now. Alright, Game 3 of the Barn Burner is just about set to go here, as both the runners have been officially given the countdown. I mean, but we signed up for this to do commentary because we knew what we were in for, and we certainly have not been disappointed.
So in the first race, Prodigy took the unfortunate deaths, and in the second race, it was Crabcakes. But now that both racers have had similar races, they've both had deaths that they've lost the race from. I think they're gonna pull it together, and they're really gonna do their best here.
Yep. And they have been greenlit. Both the runners are about to start here, as we'll see on screen.